Hi, this is Nathan Holmquist, and for this video I'm going to show you the results of a book sale that I went to last week, and I'm going to scan a few of them and show you what the Amazon value is, and then, like I normally do, I'm going to ship them to Amazon FBA and sell them, and on my blog I'm going to document the sales of these books as they sell every single month to show you what the revenue is and what percent sell every single month. So, for this book sale, this took place in South Carolina at a place called Pawleys Island, about 3 hours from my home. The great thing about this sale, it was an unadvertised book sale, which means that it was not on a popular website called booksalefinder.com. And whenever you can find one of those, there's a really good chance that it's just going to be you there who's buying books to sell on Amazon, because not too many other people, book scouts or Amazon sellers, are going to know about it because it's not advertised. So that's the key when you're out looking for book sales, is to find those unadvertised sales. So this one was a really good one. And I actually found this on a website called booksalesfound.com. It's a paid membership site. It's $10 a month. And the whole purpose of that site is that it tries to find sales that are not on booksalesfinder.com. It does work actually. So that website again is called booksalesfound.com. So the sale was on a Thursday night, and they also had a sale on Saturday and Sunday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Saturday it was a bag sale. It was $5 a box, and I went on Thursday and Saturday. It was a bit pricey. Hardcover books are $2.50 each, and soft covers were $1.50 each. So it was a little bit more expensive than most book sales. And so I did end up spending about $200 and I got about 230 books, and I'll show you those books right now. And I'm guessing that I'm probably going to have to pay close to $100 in UPS inbound shipping to ship it to Amazon. And I probably also spent about 60 bucks in gas because I took 2 trips to South Carolina. So I did use a scanner when I was at the sale. This is a handheld scanner. It's a Dell Axim X51 PDA with a socket scanner attached, and I used NeedleScan as the software. I prefer these over the cell phones because, in my opinion, these are faster and they just work really well for books. So I still use these. So let me just show you some of the books that I found. Here's a hardcover book right here. This is a $40 book with a ranking of 73,000. $16 book right here. This one right here was the most expensive one I found. An $80 book. $40 book. This one was another good one. $66 book. And a $22 book. So that was just a sample, 6 of them out of the 230. I'm actually going to scan the rest of them, the 220 plus, for you on this video. But I'm going to do it in a separate video in a fast forward kind of way, because otherwise this would take about 30 minutes if I didn't fast forward it. So I'll go ahead and show you that video right now.
Okay, so here are the books that I scanned at the book sale. I recorded this earlier. Now I'm just doing a voiceover, and I'm just going to add up the total prices of the books, and you'll be able to see the total at the end. This should take about 2 minutes. If you're not familiar with the NeedleScan interface, on the left is the use price on Amazon. In the middle is if an item doesn't have a barcode, you have to manually type in the ISBN number, so that's what that is. Anyway, on the left is the use price on Amazon, and in the middle is the new price on Amazon, and on the right is the FBA price, which I recommend you do if you're selling on Amazon. This does show the condition. If you see those circles to the left of the price, that tells you the condition of the book. So if you see one little dot, that means that particular book is in acceptable condition. If you see a quarter of a circle, that's good condition. If you see a half circle, that is very good condition. 3/4 of a circle means light new condition, and a full circle means new condition. On the bottom where you see that fire there's the sales rank. Usually the lower it is, the better chance you have, the better chance it's going to sell quicker. The higher it is, the longer it takes. That's usually the general rule. That's not always the case. Next to the rank is the number of books that are for sale, or the number of sellers selling that book, where you see 2 people there, looks like. Okay, I think now we're into the bag sale part where I scan some of the cheaper books. But, you know, the bag sale, it costs $5 a box, so we're talking 10 to 20 to 30 cents a book I was paying for these, at least for 75 of the books. We should be getting the total here soon. And so there we go. So in the middle you see 221 triggered, scanned, and a total value of $1,477.97. So obviously that's a pretty good sale in my world anyway. And the average rank was 588,000, which is really good.
Alright, so as you can see, it was a really good sale. The total Amazon value was close to $1,500. So as I said, I'm going to ship all these to Amazon, and on my blog I'm going to post the sales. We'll see what percent of these sell every month, and to see if it comes close to that $1,500 mark. So if you're interested in learning more on selling on Amazon FBA, I wrote an ebook on it. You can go to sellfba.com, or you can just go to my blog at booktothefuture.com and just watch for updates on this sale and many other book sale experiments that I'm doing. Alright, thanks for watching this video.